Hi, I'm back again. This is Diane Casebeer reporting from Midi Library in my office late this Wednesday night again. I'm going to go quickly to some psychology databases and run a quick search or two just to show you how to do that. This is not real in-depth. This is just to get you started. So let's go ahead and click on articles. Like I said in the old videos, this is labeled databases. If you don't mind, I'm going to take a little side track here. If you click on this complete A to Z database list, there's also a link to ebooks where you can search only ebooks. And if you click on the E, there's a company called EBSCO, which most of our databases are EBSCO databases. And there's also some eBury books from ProQuest. So if you click on the eBook Central or ebooks from EBSCO, you can click on there and you'll be asked to sign in with the portal information, which is your HBU email and then your password. If you need any help with that, just give us a call. We'll be glad to help you with that. Okay, let me go back. I'm going to go back to the library's homepage again and then down to databases. Since you're online students, I want you to make sure that you knew 2/3 of our books are actually online books. And I'm sure over time more and more will be online ebooks. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the articles again. And here we are. There's a huge long list of them, of course, the A to Z listing. This is just some overview here. You see it still says journal locator where it's supposed to be saying journal. But anyway, if you go to psychology, here we go, and sociology, click on the tab. Wait for that to open. Oh, sorry, hold on. There we go. Okay, so we are recommending that you use, I'm not real sure why CQ Researcher is here. You can go and look at an overview of, certain topics if you want to. But I am suggesting that you notice that Mental Measurement Yearbook is here when you want to see some review of different tests. Let's go down some more. For your articles, you want to use PsycArticles, or Psychology Behavioral Sciences Collection, or PsycINFO. Okay? Now, all of these databases are interface that's created by EBSCO. Because the interface is created by EBSCO, you can add these all together and search these 3 psychology databases at one time. Another really cool thing is if you're running searches on children, something about children, let's say cognitive development and children or toddlers or whatever, you might want to add in some education databases. And we do have 2 really good education databases by EBSCO that can also be added in and searched at the same time. ERIC and Professional Development Collection. Those are both education databases. Okay, so let me go ahead and go into PsycArticles and run a quick search for you. And I'm going to give you some quick clues. I'm not going to give you too much theory, just basically how to do this. Okay, so just for myself, I'm interested in twins. So I'm going to put twins there. Then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to add in, let's see, what did I do? I think I did cognition, or I could say cognitive, right? So if I come over here and take off the ION and put an asterisk, that will tell the database to search for everything after that T. So I will get cognitive, cognition, anything after that T. Now I'm going to come over here and say, or memory. Memories, okay? And it could be Y or it could be IES. So since I want both, I'm going to use the truncation symbol, the Shift 8 for the asterisk, so that I'll get both of those terms. This is a great way to run your searches when you're not sure what the subject will be or what the keyword will be that the author used. So let's go ahead and go from there. So we're talking about twins, cognition, and memory. And let's see, what do I want to put here? I'm going to put, just for fun, differences. And I'm going to truncate that in case it's different. Let's say differences, or, well, here we go, comparison. Someone did a comparison. Compare. And I'll just do that and truncate that and see what happens. Now it could be comparative, so let me take off the S and do it that way. Okay, so right now this database is searching for the word twins in all the fields that are listed under this selected field. So it's searching except for the full text, okay? So this is a really great search. It's like turning a book over and looking at the front cover and the back of the book to find the words that you've typed in, which means that your book is probably going to be on target for what you're typing in there. If I found the word twins on page 25 of a 30-page article, it wouldn't be very helpful for me to find articles about twins, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and leave this at select a field, which will search everything but the full text, the title field, the author affiliation. That's really cool if you want to see if anybody at Houston Baptist has written anything in your database. Subjects, subject fields exact, major subject headings. There's a bunch of different subject areas that you can use, abstract, and all these other fields that you can actually limit by. But just to make it the best search I can for right now, I'm going to say select a field. I'm going to leave everything at select a field. And I can also add another row here if I want to narrow it down to another term. So every time I'm adding something in another line, I'm actually narrowing down the search, okay? So I've got twins and any form of cognition and anything about differences, okay? I've got the same search again, twins and memory or memories and comparison or comparative, anything like that. Then I've also got, the different ways that you can put these together back and forth. So this is actually running more than 2 searches all at one time. What I tell students is never put an or out here in the outside, because this is going to put a page break in the middle of your search. It will pull everything that has to do with twins and put it in a bag. Then it will pull everything with cognition, memory, differences, comparative, any of these things in another bag and dump them all together. So you're going to have articles with this information, but nothing to do with twins at all. Okay. So you want to always keep your ands on the outside of your database searches, especially, of course, the advanced search, and that's what I'm using, the advanced search. And then you want to run your searches, okay? So ands are on the outside and your ors are in here. So I usually say, synonyms. For synonyms, you can put other synonyms here and add as many as you want. It doesn't matter how many you add. It's going to search for each one that you type in there. Okay. Another thing I'm going to suggest that you do to make it easy on yourself is go ahead and go down here and limit this to scholarly peer-reviewed journals. Let me scroll down, and sometimes this moves around. Here we go, scholarly peer-reviewed journals. And sometimes your professor will say, I want you to limit it to the last 5 years, the last 10 years. I'll go ahead and do that here, but you can also do this over here by publish date. Let me go ahead and let's do 2016 to 2022 because we're almost there. And let's go ahead and run that search and see what happens. There's many other things you can do with these databases that I haven't even told you yet, okay? So be sure to ask us. There's adjacency searches, proximity searches. We haven't even covered any of that. So I only have 31 hits, and I'd have to go through these and see if there's anything here I want. If it's not a good search, then I can go back and change my search. If I find something I really like, then I can actually look at the subject headings and change my search and run it closer to this here. Let's see. Well, that's pretty good. Number 4 looks really good. Twin classroom dilemma, to study together or separately. This article was written in 2018, and it has been cited. No, it has not been cited since it was published in here. But these are cited references, are all the references that this person used, or these many people used, to write this article. So if you wanted to get background information or find similar articles about your topic, you could actually go look at ones that were written before 2018, before this person published. If I go back to the top here, you've got another choice. Let's see. Here we go. This one here, genetic and environmental architecture of executive functions in midlife. I don't know what that's to do, but I guess it says twins here. You can see here's your links to your PDF and HTML to download the full text. And you can see the cited references that I mentioned to you earlier, okay? But you also can see times cited in this database. So since 2018 January, this article has been cited at least, one time. So if you wanted to update your information, possibly, go look at this article, and it should be written past this January 2018 date. Okay, so I'm going to stop this video now, and I'm going to come back with another video to explain to you how to email articles to yourself and how to narrow down on the left side over here. Thank you, and have a good evening.